Welcome to the third edition of the Oak Leaf Sports Report. I'm your host, Sean Dougherty, and as always, I'll be bringing you, the Bear Cub faithful, all of your sports scores and news from the past week, as well what to expect from the week ahead. First up on the show, we head into the water for women's water polo. The ladies have been swimming through a tsunami this season, but Wednesday came up with a great performance to take down Sac City by a score of 18-5. The ladies have struggled in non-conference play, but have a .500 record in league play so far and are tied for fourth in the Big Eight. They are not out of the race, however, and have to play more consistent to get back to the playoffs. Up next for the ladies is Delta and Stockton Wednesday at 5 p.m. Then the team heads into the weekend in the crossover tournament in Rockland on both Friday and Saturday. The men played in the American River tournament over the weekend. However, the Oak Leaf Sports Report is still waiting on the results from those games. This week, the men take on Delta and Stockton Wednesday at 3:30. The men are 4-3 overall on this season. Over to the soccer field, where the Lady Bear Cubs are on a hot streak in their last 5 games, compiling a record of 3-0-2. The ladies defeated Delta on Tuesday and then tied Diablo Valley 2-2 on Friday. So far on the season, the team is 7-1-2 and are in third place in the Big Eight Conference. On the schedule this week, the ladies go up against Casumas River on Tuesday in Sacramento, and then come back home Friday to take on Sac City at 3:30 p.m. The men's soccer team tied with Napa Valley on Monday, with both teams playing excellent defense. Neither team scored, and the game finished with a 0-0 tie. The Bear Cub soccer team has a record of 2-3-2 on the season and are in fourth place in the Big Eight. Next up for the Bear Cub soccer team is College of Marin, who haven't been able to win a game this season and come in with a record of 0-4-3. Over to the Lady Bear Cubs volleyball team, who are spoiling their fans by never seeming to lose. In fact, the ladies have only lost once this season, and last week took on Diablo Valley and took the match in 3 straight sets by scores of 25-12, 25-8, and 25-9. The ladies are currently on a very impressive streak. They haven't lost a set in their last 8 matches and are 24-0 in those sets over that span of time. Next up for the ladies is Sierra in Rockland on Wednesday the 12th at 6:30 p.m. and then take on Sac City on Friday here at the JC as well at 6:30 p.m. Come out and support the ladies on Friday. Tickets are only $4 with student ID and $6 general admission. To the Gridiron, where the Bear Cubs traveled up to Ukiah to take on College of the Redwoods in the team's final non-conference game of the season. The team came out firing and took down Redwoods 41-28. The Bear Cubs finished the first half of the season with a 3-2 record and very well could be 4-1 if not for the first game where the Bear Cubs were upset by Siskiyou. On Saturday, the guys take on Butte in the Clo Classic. This is probably going to be the toughest game of the season for the Bear Cubs, who must execute on every level if they want to pull off the upset against the 5-0 Butte squad. Butte has not scored under 40 points in a game this season, and the defense must be able to put pressure on Colin Ramirez, Butte's sophomore quarterback, as well as contain the high-powered passing attack that spreads the field. Butte has 6 receivers with more than 100 yards receiving on the season, which might not sound like a lot, but when you factor in that all 6 of these receivers have scored a touchdown, you can see how Butte likes to use the field. The matchup between Butte's offense and the Bear Cubs defense may prove to be the most exciting of the season. Students and fans should come out, be loud, and cheer on our Bear Cubs to victory. Tickets are only $6 general admission and $4 with a student ID. And finally, on the Oak Leaf Sports Report, my favorite part of the show, where I get to name my picks for Players of the Week. This week, my selection for Lady Bear Cub is number 5, sophomore forward Kara Curran. The sophomore from Maria Carrillo High School has led the Lady Bear Cubs on the soccer field this year and is second in the Big Eight in overall points. Curran is second in the conference in goals, but most important, the sophomore leads the Big Eight in assists. My pick for Bear Cub Player of the Week goes to number 18 cornerback Randy Harvey. The freshman has excelled over the last couple of weeks and had a big interception in the Bear Cubs' 41-28 win over College of the Redwoods. This is the second week in a row that the young freshman has come up with a big interception for the Bear Cubs. Thank you for joining me, Sean Dougherty, your host of the Oakleaf Sports Report. And remember to check out the Oakleaf Sports Report weekly at theoakleafnews.com and as well on Facebook. Go Bear Cubs!